circles, guys. It be treason inside of it. And from the rip, when I say this doesn't mean that even when you find the treason that you cannot love the person the same way that you did. It just means that you now need to understand how you should and have to deal with this person. Period. That's cutting it short and cutting it dry. When you sit around folks and you're getting into calling these people your friends, is it okay for you at any point in time to go and say some things about a friend that you didn't or you know you wouldn't bring to them? That's ridiculous. That doesn't even go in the guidelines of friendship. And that's real, man. And those areas, like, we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up. Because that loose tongue, man, like, I always say I can't, like, really speak a whole lot on the Quran. But that Bible says that you have to watch that tongue. You know what I'm saying? The things you say set people up, man, in different places, in different areas, and that don't be cool. Like, you gotta watch what you say. Like, people, I don't know, do people think sometimes when they get into talking, that's not a conversation. But if what you perceive to be a conversation, like when you getting into a person, like with a person, are you just like kicking it? Like, I'm trying to understand the point of these conversations and the intent when having these conversations, because that's what confuses me. I'm so confused about these types of things, man. And it eradicates my mind. It gives me a lack of understanding of a lot of things going on in life and your perception and the people that you hung around, the people that raised you. Nobody never tried to say this is the order and the direction from whence we should carry ourselves. Because that goes back to that thing I talked about, family. But, you know, but even in these friendships, like, and that's what's going on in today's day and time. People don't know how to be friends. So these youngins out here, man, they're ready, equipped, and they will do it. They will kill each other, even if he was a friend, because he doesn't know how to be a friend. He doesn't have any understanding of how he's supposed to carry himself in these friendships, because nobody taught him, man. So here I am, man. While I'm talking to y'all, and I'm being completely honest when I look at it, I have to absolutely consider myself a sucker too for all that time I spent in jail and didn't give back to someone to try to help them or guide them in an appropriate direction to talk to them, man. Or for all that time I spent inside that jail when I didn't want to listen to the old heads that did want to talk to me and that did want to school me. See, this a OG of the hood. This a OG of the hood. But I can almost guarantee that the way certain things is set up, that I probably couldn't hear. I probably couldn't hear this man being said, oh, I said something or this and this about O'Reilly. Now, could that go on, Sparks? Could it be, oh, I wouldn't hear you say, I wouldn't hear somebody come to me and say, oh, Sparks says such and such. and you couldn't bring it directly to me.
No, we bring that right.
Correct.
We bring it right there
Correct.
on front page, dog. You got to
Correct.
say what you said, man.
So this
you call a nigga rat or fact. No, we got to, get
anything,
that right on front
anything
page.
you talking about. If he's your friend, if you consider him
That's
your
why
friend,
like
then you come and bring it to him, and you pull him up. You pull him up.
You the fuck out with a left or right.
That's all you do. So when we get into this what's coffee thing, and I keep telling y'all about friendships and how we carrying ourselves out here, you gotta stand on you have to live on your feet. I'm going to die on my feet before I live on my knees.
Man, you got to say principles before I leave, man.
It's principality,
please, man. That's the thing, man. Our code is messed up, man, for real, man. We got to give them what we got, man. We know better than what we watching happening, man. Let's give them our principles, man. Come on, man, to the top shooters, man. We doing what that our haters doing what they love us to do, man.
And that's what I'm telling y'all. We got to get back to it. So when I say I consider myself a sucker, it's because I didn't listen to my old heads when they was saying, hun, this the direction. So I could have passed it on to someone else. But it's not too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Change definitely comes if you're willing to grasp onto that change. If you're willing to listen to the people that's around you. If you're willing to give some advice, whether it be if you're caught up in your addiction and you could give back just a little piece of your story. A little piece of your story will keep somebody in tune, and it just will keep somebody sober. Testimonies. A little piece of your story will make sense to somebody, and it'll be a little portion that they can grasp onto and carry. See, that's the thing. We have to be willing to carry each other. Come on, I'm going to put you on my back. Come on, you could go on his back, and then after that, you can go on his back, and it's a piggyback thing so we can carry each other and stop being crabs because we're on each other back and trying to pull it down. We got to be careful what we say, y'all. Like, we got to be careful how we use this tongue. How we speak about issues, man. We have to be careful, man. We have to be very, very careful. Because things that we might think that we just did or giving up some innocent talk or whatever the case may be, man. It could be lying to somebody, putting someone in danger. It could be putting someone in the line of fire. It could be adding some more fuel to the fire. But you'll be the same person if something was to happen to that person that's looking, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. And that's not how we're supposed to carry it, man. Because if we be mindful from the start, I'm not saying that all things that are said are malicious and intentional. But if we be mindful about how we speak and how we use this tongue, then it could put a stamp and a stop and a halt to a lot of things. Because that's the introductory on how we can carry ourselves, the characteristics that makes up us. What's coffee, man? H hit the lid again.